Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy King Katie back at you with another NBA 2K My Team video. Today we're on 2KDB the beta. It's low-key looking good, alright? And I didn't really check it out. I knew they had a beta, but I never really checked it out. So we're kind of getting my first look at it. And yeah, so basically what I want to do today is find the best player at every position for under 100k MT. And I guess they only have. Okay, so they started doing the update drops from October 26th. So if I'm guessing right, we're close to getting the official release of 2KDB because they started doing the weekly updates and whatever. But yeah, so today we're gonna be going over the best players at every position for 100k. We're gonna do a starting five and then we're gonna do a backup just in case you do not like those players or you would like another option, just to explore it. For a lot of people, you don't know which cards are good. You might be new to the game. You have some MT, you don't know who to spend it on. Because there's a lot of cards that have good stats, but then, the card don't really play good. Like, for example, for last year, right? If you don't play 2K, you might think, okay, Michael Jordan, he's the best shooting guard in the game. Because, look, he got a 97 3-ball. He got a 99 midi. The card was crazy. But obviously, at the end of the year, every card was crazy with the Dark Matters. But his jump shot is atrocious, and he doesn't have the best animation. So if you were a new player, you wouldn't have known. So that's what I want to do for this year. And we're going to start off with a 100k budget. Make sure I leave a comment down below. What budget should I do next? What kind of videos do you guys want to see? I'm willing to help you guys out in whatever the case may be. If you guys want me to, help build your lineups or whatever, just let me know. So today we're going to hop into the lineup builder right here. We're going to do a starting five: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Now there's some positions, like for example, shooting guard, you could play them at small forward, power forward as well. And they just announced the next 2K update. I'm probably make a separate video on that. But let's get started with the point guard position. And this is a point guard I have on my team. So I'm giving it to you guys from personal experience. And I might have just spoiled one of the players. And this is going to be DeJounte Murray from the top of the class promo. DeJounte Murray, right? So let's go ahead and put him there. Hold on. Did I just make two tabs? Let me go here so I can pull up the stats on this end. And let's pull up the DeJounte Murray stats right here. DeJounte Murray. Top of the class promo. He's got 93 offense and 96 defense. What makes this card good? Well, he's got 85 3-ball. You might think, okay, not a great shooter for a point guard, right? And look at his physical, solid physical. But he got a 94 driving layup, and he's got a 85 driving dunk. So the driving dunk and 3-ball, 85 is solid right now. And you might think, oh, it's mid. Well, it's actually not. It's really good. All right. And playmaking wise, he's got a 92 speed with ball, 90 ball handle, 90 pass accuracy, great playmaker. But the reason you want to get this DeJounte Murray is the defense. Now, the defense stats, they look good, but they don't look like next level. 80 interior defense, 89 perimeter. He's got 86 steal and a 42 block, all right? You're not trying to get blocks with DeJounte, but if he's on someone his size, it's a different story. Now, let's take a look at the badges. He's got a Hall of Fame layup mixmaster. He's got some gold flow game and physical finisher. Shooting wise, he's only got set shot specialist and mini marksman on gold. There's not many shooting badges, but if you would give him any badge, I'll probably give him like a shifty shooter or like a limitless range or dead eye. And just try to help him shoot better by adding badges. Playmaking wise, you see he got 2 Hall of Fames, unpluckable and lightning launch. He's got pretty much every playmaking badge except for strong handle. And then defensively, he's got challenger and glove on Hall of Fame as well as on ball menace. I'll probably give him defensively, probably like a movable enforcer. But this card is amazing. And in my first game with him, I used him in park. And he was literally getting every steal. He's leading my team in steals. And I mean, I'm not tracking him, but I just know because of his power on the field, And he's amazing. His jumper is not the fastest jumper, right? So like his jumper, you gotta wait for it to go to the top, so you gotta hold it for a second. But once you get the timing down, it's gonna be pretty consistent and pretty easy. Definitely recommend this card. Definitely. DeJounte Murray has this card last year, the diamond from the, what promo was it? It was the Moments promo or whatever. I forgot what they called it. Breakouts or whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called, but he had a good diamond. Instead of with the Spurs, he used the Hawks uni, and that card was really, really good. And this one is very similar. Now next up, we got my boy Andrew Wiggins of Andrews. Now you could run him at the 3, you could run him at the 2, but I prefer to run him at the 2. Why? Because of the size. Andrew Wiggins, straight dog. All right, I had this card, but I sold him because I did end up getting a who did I end up getting? I had T-Mac, and then I had a Diamond 92 plus premium pack, and I pulled Latrell Sprewell. So I was like, I don't need to have Wiggins. Obviously, he is better than those two, in my opinion, but I wanted to maximize my MT. So let's take a look at the card. 6'8" at the shooting guard position. That's the first thing you want to notice. And then 96 offense and defense, right? He's got 87 3-ball, 90 midi. His jumper, also kind of like DeJounte's. I think Wiggins is quite faster, probably, just by a little bit. But inside scoring, 97 driving dunk. He's dunking on everybody in the paint. 91 driving layup. He's got an 87 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Now he's got solid playmaking stats, but I don't know. I don't really like his. I'm not a big fan of his dribbling. I mean, obviously there's people that I would rather dribble with. Physicals, he's got 92 speed, 97 vertical, 90 agility, and then defense. Is what you're here for. Wiggins all about. 82 interior, 90 perimeter, 87 steal, 82 block. Now Wiggins was before I had DeJounte. I had Wiggins before I had DeJounte Murray, and Wiggins was insane. And he's defensively, he's better than DeJounte, obviously. But for a point guard, DeJounte is great, probably the best defensively. But with Wiggins, he's amazing. He can guard a big. He can guard anybody. I was playing against Wemby. He was holding it down. I was using Wemby before I picked up I was guarding Wemby before I picked up DeJounte. I recently picked up DeJounte, but I was still using Wiggins for a couple of games. He was getting stops on bigs. He was guarding the best point guard in the game. He was out there guarding, whoever he needed to guard. And look at his badges: Hall of Fame posterizer, aerial wizard. He's got set shot specialist. He's got more shooting badges than DeJounte. Would I give him limitless range? I don't know. I don't think I'll be pulling up from deep with Wiggins, but if you like to, then go ahead. Mini marksman. And playmaking wise, he's got a good amount of badges, but obviously he's not the best playmaker, so he's not gonna have none on Hall of Fame. But defensively, ooh, my boy, Hall of Fame challenger, Hall of Fame off-ball pass, Hall of Fame pogo stick. Now, he doesn't have Hall of Fame glove, interceptor, and high flying denier, and all-ball menace. But that, I mean, if he had that, it would have been a different story. He already plays great. Now, you just see only 3 Hall of Fames. He plays like these are all Hall of Fame. Andrew Wiggins, you could find him for 100K. You might find even a badged up one for 100K. I sold mine, and he only sold for 100K, and it has some extra badges on him, so you might be getting lucky and end up finding something like that. Now, next up, moving to the small forward position. Now, this one, I've seen him a couple times going for 100K. Now, chances are you'll probably find him for a little bit over I think. I don't know. But, I've seen him in that area, and it was hard for me to choose a small forward that had offense and defense. But 6'9", small forward, power forward. He's only got an 82 3-ball. He's only got an 82 3-ball. Not the greatest shooter, but definitely can shoot with him. Definitely can. Then inside scoring, 86 driving layup, 75 driving dunk. Not a great slasher, but he could definitely finish. I used some AK cards last year. I used his, what was it? The most feared. He had amethyst. Well, did I just say most feared? Not most feared. It was what was it? Freaky. The freaky promo with Giannis last year. But he's got an 83 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Now, all that, what I just said, don't even worry about that. That's not what we're here for. The defense on this card, extraordinary. 87 interior, 93 perimeter, 90 steal, 91 block. He could guard the paint, he could guard the perimeter, and he could grab you any board. 88 offense and 88 defensive rebounding. Let's look at the badges. Like I said, finishing and shooting, it don't matter. He ain't got no badges there. It's cool. You want to give him some, little gold dead eye, little try to boost his shooting? Go ahead. I mean, he's going to be knocked down for you. But look at defense. He's just missing 2 badges, and you can give him immovable enforcer and box out beast. You can give him those badges, and yeah, Hall of Fame glove and on-ball menace. Now, if I could give him Hall of Fame badges, I'll give him challenger, interceptor, high flying denier, and then add immovable enforcer. But this card is an absolute stud. I played against him probably twice, and I couldn't do nothing on him, respectfully. I couldn't. I didn't have the best small forward. I forgot who was my small forward at the time. Probably PJ Tucker, but that's probably why. But even if you have a really great small forward, it's going to be hard to do something on Andre Karolinko. He's a straight dog, all right? Now, next up on the list, power forward position, we got another player from the Barbecue Buckets promo, and you guys can tell what we're going with. Al Harrington. New York, all right? Al Harrington. Why Al Harrington? Well, Al Harrington, I'm going with him because he can stretch the floor. Probably the best shooting 4 in the game. 6'9", power forward center, 97 offense, 93 defense. He's got a 93 ball, 90 midi, 90 close shot. Now, this was a card that I really wanted to get on my team for the longest time. But by the time he went down, I had a good amount of bigs. And plus, I got Cat now. So, I don't really need him, Don't need him. And no point in spending on a card if you don't need him. Now, if you don't have Cat, you're no money spent, then this is going to be your route, all right? Now, let's look at the inside scoring. 80 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk with an 88 driving layup. Playmaking-wise, he's solid as well. But we're not really here to look at that. He can shoot the ball. He can inside score. Playmaking, you're not playmaking with a big man. But let's look at the defense. 88 interior, 85 perimeter, 80 block, 79 steal. All right? Solid defensive stats. But you can't expect him to have 90 over here when he's got great shooting with Hall of Fame Deadeye and set shot specialist. He's got gold limitless and shifty shooter. And Al Harrington, definitely money. A lot of people were using him in the first couple of weeks of his release. I mean, I forgot how long he's been out for now, but people were definitely using him in King of the Court. He was definitely the starting power forward on a lot of the best teams. Defensively, he's got some really good badges as well. High flying denier, brick wall, box out beast, essentials for a big. And yeah, he's just missing, the perimeter badges: challenger, glove, interceptor, and pig dodger. But he's got 85 perimeter defense, so it's not like you're losing anything. But this card is absolutely amazing. 6'9", definitely would run him at the 4. You could run him at the 5, but there's Wemby's out there. There's other cards out there. Now, next up for the center position, you guys probably seen it from the first search, but there's 2 routes you can go with it. You can go with a shooting big or inside big, and off the bench we're gonna have inside big. But right here we're gonna go with Sengun, and you can also go with Sabonis. But let me go with Sengun, and let's pull up Sengun's stats right here. I'll print Sengun. This is a day 1 card, season 1 card. He's 6'11". He can only play the center position. He cannot play the 4, or probably would have had him at the power forward instead. But 84 3 ball, 84 midi, 94 close shot. He's got 83 driving layup with the 80 driving dunk, 70 standing dunk. Post scoring is alright. Playmaking, you're not using him for playmaking, but he does got 84 pass accuracy. And defensively, 82 interior, 68 perimeter, 64 steal, only a 79 block. Alright, I thought that would give him better defensive stats, but they didn't. It's cool. 85 offensive and defensive rebound. Now, when you look at the badges, you're like, okay, he doesn't got a lot of badges, because this is a day 1 card. You got to remember, it's a day 1 card, so he's got some silvers there. He's only got 3 Hall of Fames, and you could definitely give him the badges that you want to put on him. And this card is really good, and I think he just recently went down to 100K with the drops of Wemby. I mean, a lot of people are using Sengun. He's like the best big for a long time now. Why do I compare him with Sabonis? Well, because Sabonis also is shooting big, and we could take a look at him. We could take a look at the comparison of them. Right here is Sengun. So Sengun is gonna give you. Hold on. Wait, am I seeing this right? Oh yeah. So Sabonis is going to give you a better midi. He's going to give you 89 midi, 95 close shot. But the 3 ball, Sengun clears him with 84 3 ball, but Sabonis has the 83 ball. You look at the stats, offensive, these don't matter, right? But he does got a better free throw. Sabonis got a better free throw. He's got 4 Hall of Fames, 9 gold badges, 2 silvers, 2 bronze. So he does got that extra Hall of Fame. But then inside scoring, let's take a look. Not 90. He got an 86 inside scoring driving layup. So with the inside scoring, Sabonis kind of gets that edge right there. He's got an 80 standing dunk, which Sengun only has a 70. Driving dunk, Sengun clears 80 to a 75. Draw foul, that doesn't really matter. Post scoring, Sabonis wins by 1 in each category. And playmaking, now I mean, you're not playmaking with any of these bigs, but speed with ball and ball handle, Sengun, and then the pass accuracy is gonna go to Sabonis, obviously. Now, physicals, Sengun is going to be able to keep up. He's got 77 speed, which Sabonis only has a 68, which I don't know how much that's going to factor into it. Maybe that's why his price is really low. But defensively, 84 interior defense for Sabonis. Perimeter, Sengun is going to win that. And the block, Sabonis is going to win that. And same with the steal and defensive consistency. Same as the rebounding, all right? He's got a 93 defensive and 91 offensive. So it's really preference. I think they're really neck and neck. There is a 1-inch height difference. So you could literally go with whoever. You can go with Sengun, or you can go with Sabonis. Now, off the bench, let's get it. This is another card I used. CP3, Chris Paul, Season 1, Ironclad promo. Let's take a look. Why CP3? Yeah, he's short. Yes, of course he's short. But the stats on this card are amazing. And for a short point guard, I think he's the best. And when I'm looking at the other point guards, I'm just like, I factor into everything, and I think he's literally the best. All right, now let's get to it. 94 3 ball, 93 midi, 93 close shot. Jumper, easy to time, butter. 94 driving layup, he cannot dunk. He's 5'1", all right? He's not going to be able to dunk. Playmaking, 94 speed with ball, 95 ball handle. Amazing playmaker. He could dribble, all that. Physicals, amazing. Defense, 95 perimeter, 95 steal, 80 block. I don't know how he got an 80 block, but okay. I mean, my bad. Let me not disrespect CP3. All right, 78 interior defense, 80 offensive and defensive rebounding. Look at the badges on this card. He's giving you 7 Hall of Fames. Maybe it's because he's short. Well, it is, but the card is amazing. On ball, he's amazing. Off ball, he's amazing. Defensively, he's amazing. He gives you speed. This is prime CP3, by the way. This is not it's not 70-year-old Chris Paul on the San Antonio Spurs. This is the LA Clippers. Got his ankles broken by Steph, CP3. All right. Now he's got Mini Marksman, Shifty Shooter Hall of Fame, Flow Game Hall of Fame, Dimer, Lightning Launch, and Versatile Visionary Hall of Fame, Glove Hall of Fame, and he's got some really good gold badges like Limitless Range, Deadeye, Layup Mixmaster, Handles for Days, Ankle Assassin, Strong Handle, Challenger Interceptor, On Ball Menace. This card is a stud. He's only 6 feet tall, but for a backup point guard, even for a starting point guard, you might be able to find him for like 84K, maybe less. But you might find one badged up for around the 100K, but he's gonna be under 100K for the foreseeable future. I don't see him going up anymore. Now, backup shooting guard, similar to Wiggins, all right? And you could debate, but it's my boy Brandon Miller. He just had a game winner yesterday against the Pistons, so I don't know if that counts as a game winner or not. Nah, I'm joking. That was a crazy game. I thought the Hornets had that game in the bag before that happened. But let's get it. Brandon Miller right here, top of the class promo. Top of the class. They've got a lot of good cards, I'm not going to lie. But he's 6'7". Also, you can play him at the shooting guard or the small forward position. 92 midi, 89 3 ball. He's got an 89 driving layup with a 95 driving dunk, 88 speed with ball, 89 ball handler. Now with the Brandon Miller, I like him more than Wiggins when it comes to playmaking and shooting wise. I feel like he's got a little better jumper. But why Wiggins? Starting because defensively, Wiggins is much better, but he's also got a good defensive stats like 85 perimeter, 84 steal. On the interior, not really as good as Wiggins, but that's fine, right? That's fine because offensively, I think he's better than Wiggins, but defensively, Wiggins is balanced through both. It just helps him out big time. And then when you look at the badges, they gave him 2 bronze badges. Are these bronze badges? Yes. I haven't seen a bronze badge on any of these cards until now. And they only gave him 2 other defensive badges, which is what made the card really mid. He's not mid. He's a great card. All right, but he got Hall of Fame Post Rider, Hall of Fame Deadeye, Shifty Shooter. He's got some good playmaking badges as well. Ankle Assassin, Bailout, Handles for Days, Lightning Launch on gold. He's only got Pogo Stick and High Flying Denier. Those are literally the 2 worst defensive badges you would want. All right, but Brandon Miller, definitely a great card. Don't let the badges fool you or anything. Definitely recommend badging him up if you can. Next up, backup small forward. You can run him at the power forward too, but it's going to have to be Josh Smith, right? Now with Josh Smith, he's extremely cheap. I seen him for like, how much was I seen him for? You could probably find him for 60K, maybe even less. I don't even remember. But he's extremely cheap. Came with the recent Dia de los Muertos promo, and definitely recommend picking him up. Let's go ahead and pull up his stats. Josh Smith, he's like a budget player, right? Josh Smith, he does have an 83 ball. You might think, okay, he could shoot. He cannot. He got a horrible jumper. Let me see the animation. I'm not a big jumper guy, but why on earth do you got a Brook Lopez base and a Zubac upper release? Those guys both cannot shoot. Actually, no, hold on. Lopez can shoot, all right? Actually, they both can shoot, but they're not great shooters, all right? That's what I'm trying to say, all right? So, these jumper right here, these animations, they're horrible. So, if you see these on any card, just remember the card is trash when it comes to shooting. But that's not what we're here for. 91 driving layup, 85 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk. Great slasher. All right, 84 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Not using him for playmaking. He's got great physicals. And then defensively, this is what you're getting the card for. 91 interior, 91 perimeter defense, 88 steal, 89 block, 85 defensive and offensive rebounding. Let's take a look at the badges. All right, you don't see a lot of badges there. You don't see no shooting badges. I mean, he's got the 83 ball, but there's no badges. But look right here, you got 4 Hall of Fames right there. All right, you got High Flying Denier, Paint Patroller, Pogo Stick, Post Lockdown, and then on gold he's got Challenger, Interceptor, On Ball Menace, Rebound Chaser. Probably give him Immovable Enforcer, Glove, and Brick Wall if for defense. Playmaking, you don't need to put badges on him. Shooting, I mean, if you could figure out I don't know how you're gonna figure out his jumper, but if you can, and just know how to time it, he's going to be able to knock down shots for you, but don't expect him to come and hit a game winner or be consistent, go 4 for 4 or 4 for 6. Don't expect him to be that guy, but you can expect him to go 1 for 3. You need a 3. His jumper, he might be able to hit 1 for you, but don't expect him to be an elite shooter. He's just going to be great defensively and interior scoring wise. Let's go moving on to the power forward position. I mean, he is a power forward, so I don't know if people would like to run Josh Smith at the small forward, lack that scoring ability. Now, if you run Josh Smith at the 3, I would definitely recommend getting like an Al Harrington or a power forward who could score really good. Now, next up on the list, Kenyon. I don't know what I was writing there, but Kenyon Morton right here, 94 season 1 Dunktober. Let's pull up my guy right here. I don't know why I did it like that. All right, Kenyon Morton. Let's take a look at the card. 6'9", power forward position. 6'9" is like the sweet spot for power forward. All right. You look at the card. He's only got a 79 3 ball. I don't know why I said only, actually. That's pretty good. All right. 79 3 ball. You can knock down with a 79 3 ball. He's got a pretty good jumper. I didn't use this card. I actually bought him I sniped him actually. I bought him for a cheap price and ended up selling him for some profit. All right. I was gonna keep him, but I wanted to make some quick MT. But he's got a 90 midi, 92 close shot, inside score, 92 driving layup, 90 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk. Great slasher, great post scoring. You got a 90 post control, hook, and fade. And playmaking wise, he got 86 speed with ball handle, and 83 pass accuracy. Physicals are really good for a big. And defensively, he's got 89 interior, 89 perimeter, 80 steal, 85 block. He could guard anybody. He could guard a point guard. He could guard a shooting guard. He could guard the big man. He could guard a power forward. He could guard everything. 92 offensive and defensive rebounding. Now look at the badges. Shooting badges, he's not going to have those, all right? He only has post-fade phenom, but he's definitely knocked down, all right? Finishing, he's got physical finisher, post-riser on Hall of Fame. I know he's 95 driving now. He's dunking on anybody. Playmaking-wise, lightning launch, Hall of Fame. Goal, bailout, break, starter, strong handle, versatile, visionary. And defensively, he's got all but 3 badges on defense. He's got pogo stick, rebound chaser on Hall of Fame. And he's got the essentials, on defense for a big. All right, he's got the essentials there. He's got glove, high flying denier, immovable enforcer, interceptor, paint patroller, post lockdown. Kenny Martin definitely a dog, and you can find him for 80K. You can find him for probably less. The card when I got him, I think he was 70K, but that was a rare sighting. But he's definitely going to be under 100K, and if you can find one a little bit badged up for a little bit more, then it's definitely worth it. Now for the final position, there's a couple options you can go with here, and it really just depends on the ones you find. All right, first one's Dwight Howard. The second one's DeAndre Jordan. So let's go ahead and pull up Dwight Howard, who I think is going to be the better option. All right, season 1 ironclad. Let's get it, Dwight Howard. Bam. All right, Dwight Howard. Shooting, let's just take our eyes and move on. All right, we're not gonna look over there, and we're not gonna look at nothing here because there's nothing there. All right, inside scoring though, 90 driving layup, 95 standing and driving dunk. Post scoring, he's got 89 post control and post hook. The post fade is only a 47. I don't know why, but 82 speed with ball. You're not trying to play make with him either. That's why there's no badges there, and we're not worried about that. Physicals, great speed actually, 89 speed, 85 agility, 95 vert, 95 strength. So he's definitely gonna be strong in the paint. 94 interior, 84 perimeter. So he's not even horrible on the perimeter. All right, 89 steal with a 95 block. He's locking down the paint. Anybody comes in, Wemby, he's gonna go back and start shooting threes. All right, Wemby ain't doing nothing in the paint. I'm joking. You can't stop Wemby. You literally can't. 94 offensive and 94 defensive rebounding. Let's look at the badges. Hall of Fame, he's got post riser, rise up, aerial wizard. Those are Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame defensively, he got box out beast, paint patroller, pogo stick, post lockdown, and rebound chaser. Really good badges. High flying denier, brick wall on gold. I feel like the only thing about this card is that he's lacking badges, but obviously he can't play making. He's not a shooter, so I mean if they give him every finishing and defensive badge, that would probably be a little bit OP for inside big. But 6'11". 7'4" wingspan. This card is really good. That's his hot spot. He's going to go to work in the paint. He's going to go to work there. Now, not putting DeAndre Jordan on the list officially, but definitely worth looking at his card. Definitely worth looking at his card right here. Let's take a look. 93 close shot. 95 standing dunk, 95 driving dunk. So he does have a better standing dunk than Dwight Howard, 89 driving layup. And playmaking-wise, let's not look there. And shooting-wise, we obviously not looking there. All right, these are inside bigs. That's why I wanted to add the shooting bigs on the front, on the starting lineup with Sabonis and Sengun. And off the bench, Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. I want to give you guys some options because the big is obviously up to preference. But not as fast as Dwight Howard. So that is one thing you got to remember. 95 vert, 95 strength. But he got a 95 interior defense. Not a great perimeter defender either. 90 block, 95 offensive and defensive rebounding. Now these cards are very similar. Let me pull up and compare them. Let me compare them just so you guys can get a good look at them. Not going to go into depth about it, but you can take a look at this and make up your mind and see who you would prefer. Badge-wise, Dwight Howard clears him with the Hall of Fames, but the cards are pretty similar. The cards are pretty similar, but when it's all said and done, I'll take Dwight Howard over DeAndre Jordan. They're the same height. DeAndre Jordan got a little bigger wingspan, but it is what it is. All right, so here's the final. This is the final 10 players that I'll say get under 100K. We got the point guards, the shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, centers. These are all really good cards. I've tried to get them out of the cards on this list. I tried DeJounte Murray. I tried Wiggins. I tried Chris Paul. I tried I didn't really try Kenny Moore. I tried what's his name, Josh Smith. I tried Josh Smith. I got him from a pack, but I sold him after. He wasn't selling for nothing. These are definitely cards worth picking up. If you don't know who to pick up for 100K, these are definitely cards that should be on your radar. And definitely, try to add them. Now, Make sure you guys leave a like on this video. Comment down below what budget you guys want to see next. Are you guys trying to see a bigger budget, 200K, 300K? Are you guys trying to see 50K? Trying to see a budget? Trying to see tier list? What are you trying to see? Just let me know. Because right now, when I'm looking on YouTube, I was trying to see a video, honestly, you know, because I was playing Madden a lot. I was trying to see what video to watch to help me see which cards are good. But there was a lack of videos, honestly. There was a lack of videos, and, you know, 2K just been ruining their game, and we're just trying to make the best out of it, and it really sucks. It really sucks, you know. Like, for a lot of new players, there's no videos out there to tell you who to buy. You know, there's not a lot of great budget videos out there. You know, there's a few from, you know, Ty Debo's dropping some, JC2K dropping some, but obviously, there's not always, you know, consistent new ones, and there's a lack of gameplay. Like, I try to find a DeJounte Murray gameplay, and there isn't one. Maybe I'll do one, but it's like, if you're trying to get into content creation, I don't know if 2K is gonna be the best thing, but there's definitely a lack of videos. So if you can hop in there and, you know, get some, you know, videos out there, that might be the move. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you guys are gonna pick up any of these cards. Other than that, your boy KD, I'm out.